Hello everybody, welcome to Just Studios. My name is Magnus, and I have a question for you guys. Did you know that LEGO has a new obsession, which is mixing and matching? Well, believe it or not, for the past couple of years, LEGO has actually been making a lot of sets that you can basically mix and match, which is actually kind of interesting. So in this video, I'm basically gonna go over some examples of LEGO putting out sets that you can mix and match with each other. And I just did this because I actually realized that LEGO has been doing this a lot recently, but I didn't really realize how many times they've actually done this. But now, before I get into this video, I also want to point out something else. Most of these sets are actually going to be using a new clip connection that LEGO has introduced, which is a clip and bar connection. Basically, this connection is very similar to an old Technic pin connection that some older teams like Blacktron had, except this time it's with clips and bars. And now, it is kind of interesting to see this be used a lot recently, though there is really only one flaw with this, which is you can only really rearrange things in certain ways, you know? But I do think it's kind of interesting that LEGO has come up with something that is very akin to the old Technic pin connection, which does still appear sometimes recently. But now, the clip and bar connection system was introduced back in 2022, and one of the first sets that used this system was set number 80030 Monkey Kid Staff Creations. So here you're basically given a car, a jet, and a mech. And basically you can rearrange some of the parts on this set, so you can basically have a mech with wings, or a jet with arms if you want to. And I do think that's actually kind of cool. Now, in 2023, we got set number 60389, the Custom Car Garage from LEGO Say No Limits. And this set basically includes two cars that you can basically customize. So you basically can give them different front pieces or different spoilers if you wanted to. And I do actually think that is actually kind of a cool concept visually. And again, this does use the clip and bar connection. And now, just to be clear, not all of these sets that I'm gonna go over have this clip and bar system, because the next sets that I'm gonna go over actually don't use these connections. But still, you're kind of meant to mix and match these sets. And the sets that I'm talking about are the Elemental Mechs from Ninjago Dragon's Rising. So for Season 2, we got a couple of mechs that you can apparently mix and match. So basically how these work is you can remove the arms and the feet, and you can basically put the arms and feet on different torsos if you wanted to. And I do think this is actually kind of an interesting concept, and you can even switch around the weapons if you wanted to. And here's the thing, you can even switch out some of the parts on Kai's and Sora's mechs. I actually do like that detail quite a lot. So basically, Kai can still channel fire even if he has one of Sora's arms. And now here's the thing, we only got one of these last season, but it would actually be very cool if we got more of these. Because these mechs honestly are just very cool and fun to customize. I was even considering displaying these mechs in mixed up forms, but I for some reason decided to just leave them be. The next set I'm gonna talk about is set number 75393, the TIE Fighter and X-Wing mashup. So again, this set doesn't really use the clip and bar system, but I just wanted to cover this set because basically the entire point of the set is you basically switch around the wings on the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter to basically have X-Fighters and TIE Wings. And now, do they look very good like this? No, but that's kind of the point. You know, this is based on We Build a Galaxy, where everything gets mixed up. So because of this, we get things like TIE Wings and X-Fighters, which are kinda strange, honestly. But I do think it's kind of cool how you basically pull out some pins and then you can basically just swap the wings of the two. I do think how the mix and match aesthetic of this is actually very good. The next color sets that I'm gonna talk about here are most of the Dream Season 3 Into the Cyber Game sets. Basically, 4 of the sets that were released in the Winter Wave basically have modular components to them. So basically, all of these sets have the clip and bar system, and basically, you can basically have endless fun with this. You can basically like take off the blast booster things, whatever they're called, on the skateboard. You can even remove the front and the cannon on the race car. And you can even remove the cannon and the arms and the feet of the Tiger Mech. And basically, you can create whatever you want with all of these pieces. I mean, the possibilities here are basically very endless. And now, interestingly enough, this feature isn't even advertised on the boxes of these sets, which is kinda strange. So, if you ask me, I think that these Dream sets are the most versatile sets to have the clip and bar system because, like I said, you can have a lot of fun with these sets. Now, in 2025, last year, we got set number 60462, the Helicopter, Fire Truck, and Submarine Remix set. And basically, all of the vehicles included in this set use the clip and bar system. So basically, you can create whatever you want, whatever vehicles you want with this set. So basically, you can have a flying submarine or a fire truck with a helicopter blade, which is kinda strange. But now this year, in 2026, we got set number 60505, the Airplane, Service Truck, and Hovercraft Remix set. So basically, the concept of this set is the same as the other set, but if you have both sets, well, you can definitely have a lot of fun with this set, just mixing and matching these vehicles to make some vehicles that probably look a bit strange and weird. And now, if I'm being honest, I do actually think the vehicles on their own do look very good. I mean, you can't really tell that you're supposed to mix and match these vehicles until you actually build a set, of course, and notice that, well, these vehicles have the clip and bar system. So I do also think that these sets are very fun. And now the last set that I'm gonna talk about in this video is set number 71864, Cayenne Cole's Combiner Vehicles. So this is another set that uses the clip and bar system, and basically you can switch around the back parts of the vehicles, so that way you can have a trike and a three-wheeled vehicle. Though if I'm being honest, I don't think these vehicles do look that great, and I do not think the clip and bar system is used to great effect here. I mean, it is kind of cool that they tried something like this, but I just don't think the vehicles look that good, even when you combine them. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, that was a look at LEGO's new obsession, which is mixing and matching. And let me know down in the comments below if there are any sets that I missed, because I just found a couple of sets that you basically can mix and match. And yes, I know I did show one set sometimes, but I do think that's kind of okay. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and make sure to subscribe to YouTube and hit that bell notification button so that you can know when I upload a new video. So that's it for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.